So, have you ever wanted to be able to live stream your classes, even if they're occurring face to face, via Zoom, but do so in a way so that your Zoom participants who maybe are joining via an iPad or your own laptop, so that they're able to hear you, even if you're wearing a mask, and even if you move around various parts of the room, far away from the camera, or if you turn your back to them and you gesture to the PowerPoint or write something on a board or even stick your head into a corner. If you've wanted those students to be able to hear you very well, then you need to pair your AirPods with an iPad or a computer and set Zoom up to use that as the microphone. And that's exactly what this video tells you how to do. All right, well, this shows you how to set up your Zoom recording so that you are capturing audio via your AirPods, but also playing sounds from your participants on a speaker. And I'll go through the different options for that. So right now, I'm recording an actual Zoom meeting. So this is my Zoom window, could easily be showing my participants or whatever. I wanted to show you first, when you click the microphone, since my AirPods are connected, so if I click my speaker, you can tell that my AirPods are connected to my computer here. Definitely, if you have like AirPod Pros, you want to set those on transparency, but this works with the original AirPods as well. But when I click the microphone drop down, or I should say, I guess drop up, pop up box, you can see microphone is set as Joe's AirPods Pro, but then I can also set speakers here. So for instance, if you have participants on Zoom via your laptop, as we're streaming via laptop in this case, I think it'd be nice for those participants to be able to ask their questions so that the whole classroom can hear them. You can also set it to where if only you want to hear them, then that's going to come through your AirPods. So when I had done a Zoom streaming session via my iPad, students popped in, they had a question. I could just say, oh, so-and-so's got a question, everybody. 1 second, they could tell me, and then I could say, okay, what they wanted to know is this. So this is probably not ideal, but if you're really far from your, let's say your laptop, or if you want to give the students the options to talk to you privately, that works as well. But again, the main advantage of speaking, having your microphone set as your AirPods is that if wherever you are in the room, if you turn your back to the board or whatever, the audio quality remains the same. And it's easy for your online participants to hear. So that's how you set it up via a laptop.
So in this meeting, I'll show you how to make sure that your AirPod Pros are set as the mic for your Zoom meetings via an iPad. It's going to get a little inception-y here. So the first thing is just make sure that your AirPod Pros are connected. If you go to settings and Bluetooth on your iPad, you're going to make sure those are connected. And when you go to start a Zoom meeting, hit start meeting. And then if you'll notice here, the thing that you're looking for is this little Bluetooth icon. So that tells us that we are recording audio via Bluetooth, which in this case is via our AirPods. So that no matter where we go in the room, that as long as we're within range of Bluetooth, which should be within any kind of normal classroom, we should be fine, and our students should be able to hear us very clearly. So in this case, the options are more limited than on a laptop. So they are going to, at least with Zoom's current settings, you're not going to have an option to have the sound come through the main speaker. It's going to come through your AirPods if those are what's being used as your microphone. But maybe in future iterations, they might have the option to adjust that. So you, again, will be the only person able to hear your Zoom participants, but they will be able to hear you much more clearly, especially if you're far from the mic.